What's up guys, my name is Zero Heroes and welcome back to World of Tanks. It's been such a long time since I've actually done a World of Tanks video, but today, yes, we are back with World of Tanks on a Friday, and I'll be doing World of Tanks replays, reviews, news episodes every Friday on World of Tanks. Now today I have a very special replay for you. Today we are going to be looking at some extremely good teamwork today by, I don't even know how you pronounce his name, TGF ST Nero BD, I think I'm pronouncing that right, and he is platooned up with one of his mates in a Char Futur 4, and he is playing in a Leopard PTA, a tier 10 battle on, is it a standard battle? It is a standard battle on Empire's border. Now, I did actually have another replay for you today, but unfortunately, because of this new update that came out today, I wasn't actually in time to review it. So, I do apologise to the exact person. Is it Eric, I believe? I'm sorry for not showing your replay. It was just that the update came today, and I'm sorry. So, but a big shout out. I do actually have a subscriber shout out to do at the end, but going back to the gameplay, so yes, we are on Empire's Border, standard battle, and you're about to see some epic teamwork. Now, you don't actually see that a lot in World of Tanks. You don't actually see it at all in World of Tanks, and this is something that what you're actually supposed to do. You're meant to do teamwork, a 15v15 teamwork with your teammates, but unfortunately you don't see it a lot because all you see in the EU chat is a lot of toxicity, if I can even say that right. So yeah, there's a lot of toxic in the EU game, but in this game, in this particular game, this is why I'm showing this to you, because it shows that teamwork is very rare. It is very rare in this game, and let me tell you, this one particular game is something that you should all take away with you when playing this game. Now, let's talk a bit more about, well, we'll talk about more gameplay in a wee bit, because at the start of this battle it is quite, it's quite boring. Well, it's not boring, it's just a TGF1, just sitting here kind of sniping at tanks across the map. But I'm going to be talking a bit more about the PTA, because the Leopard PTA did actually get an update or an upgrade or a buff, whatever you want to call it. And its main buff was to really its engine power, well, I think, and mostly its gun, because now its gun has now a APCR standard and APCR as APCR. Well, that was the main change, was its gun, because now it has 420 average damage and 278 millimeters of penetration on its standard APCR round, which is absolutely amazing. And because this is APCR as its standard round, the shell velocity will be absolutely amazing. I don't know the exact statistics, but I know it's really good. But I will say to you right now that that TGF1 will be using mostly from now on. He doesn't actually really go back to standard rounds, and I completely understand why, because unfortunately his team, as you can see, is slowly falling apart 2-7 now, and when you're in kind of a situation like this, you're going to need to using your premium rounds to make sure you get every penetrating shot that you can get in this game, or every shot that you take. So I fully understand, but if you don't like this watching premium, then click off the channel, click off the video. But anyway, yeah, but I kind of hope this kind of makes up for this teamwork. Anyway, the PTA, very good gun. Now, it used to be that this thing only used to get standard rounds, I believe, and it didn't have 420 damage. It used to have something like 360, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm actually correct, but it had something like that. It was quite a bad tank, and as you know, the APCR rounds is now 323 millimeters of penetration, so you will literally penetrate mostly everything in this game, maybe except for my mouse at long range, because you will struggle. And what he actually does here is very nice use of bush mechanics here. He pulls back behind the bush to make sure that the bush is transparent, so that means it's not see-through. So that means that when you do so that means he goes forward to make sure the bush, so he can keep the i3 spotted, pulls back to make sure the tree is transparent, and that means he can shoot, because that means the i3 is blind as a bat. Now, he does get spotted here, but the i3 shoots his teammate in the Char Futur 4, and you can see that now they are currently in a 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a 3 versus 9 situation. And let me tell you, from this point on, it is very, very much down to coordinated teamwork. Now, they are surrounded. They are completely surrounded. As you can see on the map, they're going to be surrounded by the left. Oh, there we go. And quickly takes down the Skoda and completely just ignores the Centurion because he knows his teammate will finish him off. He takes a nasty hit from the SU-130PM, but he knows he can take a hit. But we all know that this tank is made out of ammo rack, so he probably, so he does need to be aware here. But what is this? Oh my god, what is that Type 61 doing, man? It complete utterly did not need to do that. But now they have turned the situation a wee bit easier for themselves. Oh, unfortunately there's an ISU right behind him, and a quick snapshot to take out that ISU. Very, very good coordinated skill there from TGF1. A very, very good there. So now they are down to a 3 versus 4 situation. I can't count. A 3 versus 4 situation. But unfortunately not all teammates can last, with the object taking out his teammate in the Char Futur. But the good thing is that the Conqueror does take out the 60 TP, and then he takes out the SU 30 PM with a 2 kill, which is very nice. But that puts him now in a 2 versus 3 situation. Now it is very intense, and the object and the artillery here, the Leopard and the TGF1 and the artillery are going to work very, very well together. And oh, he takes a very big nasty hit from artillery and then from the object. This is not looking good, and TGF is now actually down to a 1-shot for artillery and the object. But there you go, the object hits him for a nice 204 damage, and then TGF1 finishes him off. Very nice roll there to finish off the object 257, and now they are in a 2v2 situation. The AMX versus the artillery. We haven't seen the AMX all game, during the whole game, but I'm sure we'll see him soon. Right there, and he's on full health. Oh, and TGF1 might have rushed it there. I don't know why I'm playing with my chain there, but he rushed it there, unfortunately. Maybe he's probably going through a lot. He's getting a giant rush right now, but the artillery is still helping out, doing that nice 550 assistance there, and he's up to 5.5k damage and not much blocking, because this tank has no armor. But he works very well. TGF1 works very well. He's up to 5 kills. Oh, unfortunately, a rushed shot there into the AMX. You could have maybe taken that shot more accurately there, because the AMX is very well armored. You can maybe hit the cupola. But he's just keeping, what he's actually doing now, he's going to actually keep the AMX spotted for the artillery, for TGF1's artillery. So that means, because the Conqueror, unfortunately the Conqueror does have a long reload on that gun, but when the Conqueror GC does hit, it hits for a nasty amount of hit points, and especially at tier 8 is very vulnerable. Now, but TGF1 still needs to be careful of that artillery. But luckily, TGF1 is actually in quite good cover right now. The artillery can't really get him. But unfortunately, he does keep getting spotted. But really nice hit. Really, really nice spotting there from the from TGF1. And then, TGF1, yup. And then artillery hit. And then Leo. And then TGF1 hits him again for the finishing shot. And then there we go. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. What have we just witnessed? We have just witnessed a 3 versus, almost a 3 and 2 versus 9 situation. I'm sure his hands are shaking right now. 6 kills, 6,000 damage, and over 1,000 spotting. Absolutely amazing. He has done literally everything right in this game, and also I can't forget about his platoon mate in the Char Futur 4. Amazing teamwork, absolutely amazing teamwork between all of them, even the artillery. A shout out to the artillery as well, called Notieni. I don't know how you pronounce it, but the player, the Conquer GC player on our team, absolutely amazing player. And I actually got distracted from actually talking about this tank while TGF1 goes on a hunt for the artillery. Again, let's talk more about Leo. Again, it did get its buffs for its gun, having a nice gun increase, and its HE rounds is 510, and the penetration is absolutely godlike on this gun, 105. That is the same that you get on the Centurion 7-1. So this tank is very good. Now, I'd recommend that you'd never take this tank up into onto the front lines. I would keep this tank into kind of a medium to long range engagement like he was doing, like TGF1 was doing at the start of the battle. And that's how you should be playing this tank, because it has absolutely garbage armor, full of ammo racks, and it's literally just rubbish. It has rubbish armor, which is why you should always keep this thing, which is why Wargaming changed this vehicle about to have a nice steady gun to shoot at long to medium range, where you can accurately snipe very good at long range and medium to long range. Oh look, there's the artillery. Our artillery player's actually gone out and doing the scouting job for TGF1, but he's got his HE loaded, which means he can put a nice lovely shot like this. A nice 509, which leaves him on 1 hit point. Can you believe that? Or 21 hit points, sorry. With the artillery finishing off there, and absolutely amazing battle. Just incredible teamwork, and something that you should, that you should see all the time in World of Tanks, but you just don't see it. It's just, teamwork is very rare in this game, and just, oh my god, when I first watched this, I was absolutely amazed by the teamwork that by him and his platoon mate and the artillery. It just shows that if you put your mind to it, then anything can happen. It's just amazing, and I really think more people should do what TGF1 does with his platoon mate, because it's just something that this game would do better off, rather than people shouting at each other and saying, oh, you're shit, medium bots. Because if you actually did look in chat earlier in the game, our friendly ISU 152k said medium bots or something. I can't remember what it was. What was it? He said like medium bots noobs or something, when really they just carried this game. So a very nice round for TGF1 and his platoon mates in the Char Futur 4 and the artillery pair. So now let's look at the results and see how well he did. Okay, here we are. So he got a very, of course, an ace tanker. He got a crucial contribution for awards to a platoon which destroyed at least 12 enemy vehicles. So the three, because the artillery did join the platoon at the end, so that got up to the 12 kills. Of course, a high caliber for his 6,551 damage, and of course the top gun for the 6 kills that you get. In this case, he got, what did he get? He got 6 kills, and of course he got his 1,014 where was it, 1,363 spotting as well, and he got on top of his team. So, but a big shout out to the Conquer player, the GC No Taney, and also his platoon mate in Ukind, is it Ukind? In the Char Futur, which he did 3.7k damage, very nice, 3 kills, and the artillery did 3k damage as well, or 3.7 for the Char Futur, for the Char Futur 4 and the Conquer for 3k damage. So this is very good in artillery piece. So very well done. All three of them got top experience, 1,454 experience, but unfortunately he did fire a lot of premium rounds in this case, but that is completely understandable, the situation that he was in. And to be honest, he did, even though he did have a premium account, he would have lost 50,000 credits if he didn't, but he does, which means he only lost roughly about 13k. But there we go, guys. That is something, a video I want to show you today. Again, I am sorry, Eric. A big shout out to, actually, that is one of the people I do need to shout out to. So anybody that does subscribe to the channel will get a shout out at the end of the video, because that's the way that, when you guys subscribe, I can give you a nice good shout out, because that means your guys are notified. You're really special to the channel. So a big shout out to ErickTheRedd. ErickTheRedd. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Again, sorry Eric for not putting up your replay, but of course the game just updated with the 1.9.1 patch, so I am sorry. But if you do have another replay, I will be happily to review that as well. And of course I did try send you a message on Facebook as well, but I don't know if you've read it yet. But a big shout out to you. I hope you do enjoy the content that you do see on this channel, and there'll be more to come. So there we go, guys. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and our support, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, and goodbye.